Student debt, it overhangs the U.S. economy. Let's get into the details. Hello, this is Chart GPT today. Yeah, we got this been an ongoing story for the last several years now about the historic national student loan debt in the U.S. Let's take a quick chart of the global picture here. It is 1.76 as of around 22-23, and it seems to be going to continue upward. However, you can see that the amounts have actually slowed down as a percent of GDP. It got as high as 8% and it's come down to around 7%. So the rate of growth is coming down, but that doesn't mean the debt has passed us by. So we have to look at even more details, and we can see that, which is interesting on a generational basis, the millennials are often thought to be the ones in debt, and that's not true. Generation X is the biggest debt, and these people are over 40, 45 years old, so all this debt is still overhanging the U.S. economy, not just the millennial debt. And of course Gen Zers is coming slowly behind, and even that with baby boomers, they still owe 17, almost 18% of the debt. So that is quite alarming. Will they even pay it back? I suppose they said you can't declare bankruptcy on it, but I suppose they can't get you beyond the grave, can they? Of course, they could chip into the inheritance of these folks if there's anything to be divided up, which is also another crucial issue on inheritance for some people. Looking at the population, the millennials about 15 million in debt, and Gen Xers about the same, 15 million, and there's 6.5 baby boomers. Or Generation Z is about the same as the baby boomers. So interesting to see the dispersion of the population of who actually owns it, about 46 million Americans. So that's a huge amount. Of course, that's all going to overhang the economy. Of course, the average debt owed, millennials about 33,000. This is per person who has debt. The average of it for Gen X and baby boomers about the same. There's even some of the silent generation, but those folks are there's not that many, fortunately, that actually owe. So we'll see how this develops over the next few years, even decades. The Biden administration has tried to do some debt relief. Of course, the first one got knocked down by the Supreme Court. Now he's come up with a new plan. The argument given here is that as education has risen, the amount of support has not. I don't know if that's a good reason or not, but anyway, that's the rationale from the White House. You take a look at the reference links in the post link in the description box. And he's claiming that his program will relieve debt for those less than 75,000, and the rest of them won't get any debt relief. But some people put that at about $500 billion over a 10-year period. So that would be an interesting point. Of course, we'd ask the AI what are some negatives. Take a look at this. The moral hazard, less responsible people borrowing behavior would be damaged, add significant burden to government budgets. It's unfair to non-borrowers, unfair to those who made different choices, which is true. The inflationary effects, the impact on lenders, the impact on universities not being more efficient. There's also the fees don't always go to the needy, even though Biden administration says it will. Future aid students may anticipate debt relief, so they won't take good decisioning, and impact on the credit marks. And again, the root cost of rising college costs won't be affected. So that would be the ongoing things. Check that out in the description about the post of further more details on that. And you can take our online poll. Is it a good idea to relieve this debt or not? Certainly a hot political debate going forward in 2024. Don't forget to subscribe.